Oh.
Yeah, you. You with the white
Whoa,
shirt.
yeah.
Up.
I noticed in your paintings that it looks like you've been influenced by Gauguin.
Gauguin, a little bit, not as much. Picasso.
Your women, anyway.
Yeah, well, Picasso. I've been always influenced by painters rather than their painting. If you know what I mean. I tend to look at the personality and what they gave to painting, how much they felt painting was to their lives, how they dedicated their lives to it. And I never cared what they painted as long as they had that attitude. And I've always said that Picasso painting was more important than Picasso's paintings, if you understand what I'm saying. It's more important that we have someone in this world that's doing something that's not connected with the everyday life of making money and everything else. It's doing something that's for our culture, that tries to describe what it is to be a human being at this period of time in world history. And for a man to dedicate his life to that pursuit, regardless if he makes money or not, is what I thought was important. And Picasso did it, he was very successful. Van Gogh did it, and he was not successful. They're two extremes, but I still feel they're both the same in that sense. That they dedicated their life to this thing. And I think there's a real importance here because what's happened in the United States, particularly the United States, it's become a place where you come to make money. And you come to get material things. People from Europe coming here because they want to enjoy the money that they can make here and all the things to spend it on. And what it's done is it make the masses of American people a little bit heavy on one side. In other words, people of the rest of the world think of Americans as being lopsided, as being too materialistic, of thinking only of money, of thinking only of making money. They never think about the other side of a human being, which is the spiritual or the artistic side, the creative side. To add something to the world is on the spiritual side or the artistic side, I think is just as important. We need that balance. We need some way to people get all the money and they feel empty. They say, what's wrong? Why do I not feel good? I've got the BMWs, I got the houses looking the ocean and all this stuff, but I still feel empty. That in this country is not put any emphasis on the fact that we need more than just money and material things. We also need to build our culture, to say what we are as a people, to express what it is to be American, what it is to be born here, raised here, and what it is to be in the 20th century with all the electronics and everything. And that is done by art. People that do art help balance that out. And the reason we have a problem is because the people that do the art usually end up making the money, like Andy Warhol. They become part of the money-making scene rather than the spiritual or the... That's why I say painting is a religion. Not a business. That's what